Yes, it is Eric Previn, a county resident from District 3, and item 25. First, I should just say that I think someone in the future, if somebody is speaking on the wrong item, Mr. Lucas, I think, was talking about item 9, even though he was called up on item 8. Somebody should try to guide them, because we do take the time to make the comment. He was just on I don't think it was intentional, but it would be helpful. Item 25, I'd just like to thank Laura Zucker and Dr. Katz, who are making available some art from a Hungarian artist for the hospital down in, which is very nice, and it will evidently heal and hopefully inspire. And I think that this is always a good to identify people who are being generous, and thank you for that. It's the Peel family who donated the art, so that's very nice. And I would also say that though I'm always paying careful attention to the John Anson Ford, item 2P, Supervisor Kuehl, is yet another load of $500 and something thousand of excess funds from the 1996 money that you are pouring into that. So now, here it does say for the first time in a while that there is an office building involved. So that's encouraging. At least we're coming forward with some truthy-like substance. My concern, once again, is that 3rd District does have, contrary to popular belief, substantial needs in Parks and Rec. We have a big group looking at that. We have $2 million earmarked for administrative. Please, there are places, like for example the San Fernando pool, and I will raise it for the 3rd time now. San Fernando has a pool, it's owned by the city, they can't afford it. Mr. Yaroslavsky gave him $1 million. I thought it was one time. Let's double check with Ms. Wickham if it's one time or if it's ongoing, and then maybe you could help that, because that solves a lot of people's problems in that area. Okay, item number 20 is an increase in salary range from R12 to R14 for one set, and from R17 to R18 for the Chief Deputy of DCFS. Now this is a big job. Obviously we're talking about thousands of employees, so clearly whatever that range is should be a substantial range. I've asked this Board of Supervisors to make clear what is the range. I am not squirreled into this personnel files, so if it were on the agenda we could see what that range is and then we would know. So that would be very, very helpful. Item number 3, I think we can thank Total Transportation Associate, TTSI. They lobby through England, Kanabi and Allen. Supervisor Kuehl is asking for vehicle fuel procurement and, I guess, management numbers. We would like to look at that. Also ask about the fleet of each of the departments, because the fleet is enormous and we need to trim back where we can. Item number 5, 6, and 7 are all High Holy Days grants of parking for Supervisor Kuehl's are made for different congregations. Tastefully, I think 1 per season is appropriate. That's what Yaroslavsky always did. But if you're going to do multiple, then you should think about the other religions that also celebrate. Item number 15 is Supervisor Solis does a very good job of earmarking the exact expenditures of $2,753 that she's I think it's ISD's picnic or somebody's picnic. When the Malibu Triathlon came through, we didn't have such itemization. I've asked for it. I would ask the auditor controller, or perhaps Mayor Wickham is very busy, but somebody to look into that, because it is important. And
thank you. Arnold Sachs.